Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your general collective message for March. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This could have already happened, is happening right now, or is about to happen, so please only take the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. This is for any major Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if the message doesn't resonate, check your other signs and placements. Also keep in mind, these are energies in and around you. So I could be talking to you or a cross watcher. So swap around the energies, but don't cram yourself in. I feel you're facing difficulties. You're already in the difficulties. If not, you will be facing them on the horizon. You got to be careful. The energy didn't feel good. I felt there's either an addiction or a bad habit that is wreaking havoc on your life, on your family, on your business, with work, and it's really affecting your life overall, and especially the people that you love. Don't compromise your values, Sagittarius. Please don't compromise your values. I know it's difficult to address addictions, but I do feel you need to find some type of balance between work, family life. I feel all of this stress kind of affecting your stomach and likely your liver. So you're going to want to be mindful of those energies, Sagittarius. Before jumping in with the cards, I would like to mention I am offering another 5-week online tarot class. There's limited spaces and there's limited time to get in on this round of tarot classes because the next class does start on Tuesday, March the 12th. So keep that in mind. If you'd like to learn tarot from me, please feel free to check out the video card link above or down below. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, there's also a new webpage link. You can go and check it out and see all of the different reading styles that I offer. Also, if you'd like to join the channel membership, I will be going live every Thursday at noon, and we're going to do card pulls. We're going to do ascension chats. We're going to talk about twin flame alignment, just all kinds of bonus content over on the membership side to help you grow, to help you learn, to help you evolve. So go check it out. Oh my God, Sagittarius, dark night of the soul, trauma and wounds. So you are in a very uncomfortable evaluation of your life, and maybe you are struggling, and so maybe addictions are wreaking havoc, but this is a necessary uncomfortable evaluation because I think it's allowing you to come into your purpose, to understand maybe some relationships in your life. There's a lot being unveiled to you, so there could be anger coming up. There's some deep family wounds. Maybe addictions have riddled your family bloodline for generations. This could be a past life wound that is causing a lot of negative impact in this lifetime. So you need to identify repetitive patterns connected to bad habits and addictions so you can allow some deep soul healing and releasing to take place. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure addictions came through in last month's reading for you. So I'm going to be tagging that at the end here. You might want to check it out if you missed it, Sag. But let's keep going here and let's see what else needs to come through for Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. But my stomach is like in a gut rut. So yeah, there's some old patterns here. Dark Night of the Soul came out again. Old patterns. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius, what do we got going on here? You got to let go of some patterns here. You got to let go and journey towards your higher self. You got to get out in nature. I think you come out in reverse. You got to get out in nature. You got to spend some time connecting to the earth. There's like incoming messages. I think you're receiving an abundance of downloads. And in order to really listen to the downloads and the messages that Spirit is bringing forward, like intensely, you're going to have to retreat. You're going to have to get grounded in nature, and you're going to have to be present in your body. Get back into your body. I feel all of this head energy. You got to get back into your body. You could be in some type of relationship dynamic, and this person is playing a vital role. I think it's a situationship. I don't think it's an actual relationship. It feels like a situationship, and they're playing a role when it comes to your greater purpose. But it's a karmic lesson. You got to be willing to receive the karmic lesson. I think you're a healer. When we learn to heal ourselves, then we can teach others how to embody that frequency and to heal as well. And so maybe you are feeling all alone and you're masking that feeling of aloneness with addictions. So that feeling of aloneness isn't going to go away until you go into it and you understand it and you enjoy your own company, until you can look in the filter and look in the mirror without filter, without blame, and really see who you are and let the universe do its job and really love who you are and come from a place of peace inside. I think you're always going to have trouble. So I think there's some very destructive habits here that you need to address, that you need to evaluate, and you need to make a different choice. But you and you alone can only make that choice. Nobody can make that choice for you. So I think March is a very powerful, uncomfortable evaluation of your life purpose, all of your relationships, working through some very painful lessons, some very painful karmic lessons. So how can you take this painful lesson and turn it into an opportunity for growth and expansion? Because you are a gifted healer. You are a gifted healer. And so your higher self is like, hey, let the ego go. Let go of that grip. There's something new waiting for you when you make a different choice. So you got to be open to receiving the lesson, because you are being prompted to change a lot right now. And this is connected to your life's work. A major reevaluation, and there's that accountability. I knew it. So your healing journey is asking you to really take a look in the mirror. You and only you can take ownership. You and only you can take action. So how can you learn from the past to step into the future? Because this is a part of your life's purpose. Remember to demonstrate love in anything going on right now. Your greater purpose is about to be illuminated, but you got to get unstuck first. You are complacent. You are stuck. You're not taking action due to addictions, dark night of the soul. So you've likely been struggling with depression and masking through addictions, and there's a need to stop, and there's a need to step into a new situation and to let go of any fear surrounding this release, because you know it. You are aware. Your intuition is screaming at you. So you got to get rid of something here. You got to go through this opportunity and this pain to resolve what's been keeping you stuck from demonstrating love as well. So let's jump in with some tarot and let's see what else needs to come through for you. Oh my God. There's the Tower. Seven of Wands. Get ready. I think you're in the fight of your life right now, and it's Mars energy, it's Tower energy, we got Leo energy. Right now, Mars is in Aquarius, which is in the opposite sign of Leo. So you could have prominent Leo. You could be in a battle between Aquarius and Leo energy. Maybe you've got a Leo North Node. I don't know. But there is an unexpected Tower. This is coming in with lightning speed, and you're not going to be able to avoid this change. Seven of Wands is also key 33 in the tarot, and so you're mastering a karmic lesson. You're likely a teacher of the teachers. You're a healer, so it's time to get moving. It's time to get in touch with reality again. So get out in nature, retreat from your busy life, listen to the messages that your guides are bringing forward, and let's do 9 cards here, Sagittarius, and see what else is going on. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have prominent Leo in your chart, but there's a lesson here. Not learning a lesson. You're not learning a lesson. Something needs to reach completion. You can't go towards the new until you complete a cycle. Look at these 3 cards stayed on the table. Yeah, you haven't learned a lesson. There are addictions here. There you are, Sag. We got the Queen of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, and then we get the Temperance in reversed. Man, this has been a long time coming, knowing your worth and your value. I feel you have a hard time accepting your worth and your value. So it is time to plant the seed to step into leadership. But right now it's feeling like everything is getting flipped upside down because you've compromised your values. 7 of Wands right out the gate. 5 of Wands. Oh my goodness, this is so combative. I can feel the gut rot. Page of Wands. We got fire. Passion. There's a passionate fire burning within you. And so I think Saturn in Pisces is really pushing you to instill a new spiritual vocation. We get the 10 of Coins. Oh, we get the Queen of Swords in reverse. There's that denial. There's anger. I think you're lashing out. Maybe you're picking fights with people. Oh my goodness. Could be dealing with a Libra. And there's a need to heal. You are in such a state of complacency and denial, and this is connected to a family pattern for sure. Virgo energy. There's a need to really communicate with your higher self, to go through this expansion. Could have your Jupiter in Libra, but there's a need to get honest about unhealthy patterns here. The Lover's in reverse, Gemini, the Fool reversed. We've got Uranus in Taurus right now, which is shaking up our beliefs. And you are in some type of fantasy and delusion, and you are stuck. I feel you need to get honest here about a pattern, about something here that you've been sleeping on some truth. There's a need to do a deep dive into the heart. And I think you're lashing out. You're picking fights. You're on the defense. You're in this internal battle. It's like you want it all. You've got all this passionate energy building. I feel Kundalini energy rising. You don't know what to do with it. And so you're staying stuck in an old cycle. Right now, where you're sitting at is stuck in this energy of denial. And maybe you're in denial about a situation with somebody. We got two people here not on the same page. There could be a past life trauma bond here that needs to be broken. This is like the devil card. And there's a need to come out of some type of fantasy or illusion. This is not your happily ever after. And you are stuck. So let's take a look at the Queen of Swords reversed. Oh my goodness. Codependencies. Codependencies. You're afraid to be alone. And I do feel you need to find your strength, to find your drive to be alone again. I think you got jealousy issues here. I do. I just think like you've got a fire burning within you and you're not using this energy very well. I do feel a Kundalini activation. This is like so much fire. Could be dealing with sacral energy as well. I feel root chakra. But I feel you are just like, you're ready to just blast whoever you need to. But I also feel like you're just like, you're so mean with your words. It might not be you. It could be somebody you're dealing with. But this Queen of Swords with the Queen of Wands upright, this doesn't feel good. We got codependencies. We got secrets. We got lies. We got, I'm ready for a fight. We got brash, harsh communication. So I do think get ready for a wake-up call. The truth is going to come to light. And I do feel there might be some type of angry outburst here. Well, there you are, the Queen of Wands. I do feel you're still wearing some type of mask. It's like the addictions are creating inauthentic energy and Spirit's saying that's the truth. You need to move on from self-deception, from self-sabotaging behaviors. You've got a mask on. You can't call in love and what it is that you want when you've got like a wall of steel around your heart. And so I do feel you've got to do some deep dive here. You got to do a deep dive into some heart pain. It's like Pandora's box is opened and you're in the dark and you're trying to find the love that you have for yourself that I think you haven't felt for a long time. Let's take a look at the Lovers reversed. Who are you dealing with, Sagittarius? You just feel like you're all over the place. You're dealing with somebody that I think you're convinced is your twin flame. Maybe with an Aries. That you feel like this is it. This is the lottery. I've won the lottery. This is my person. And I'm thinking, nope. I think you deceived yourself on the heart. The 10 of Cups reverse would be like the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like you're praying and praying and praying. This is my person. I know this is my person. It's going to lead to money, abundance. But there's no love here. I think you're kidding yourself. There is no love here. And there is a need to walk away from a bad choice, a bad decision, bad company. Judgment reversed. And this is like a coming to Jesus moment. I do feel you're clinging to control. There could be jealousy issues here, codependencies here. You don't know your worth. You don't know your value. Are you trying to make something work again with somebody? And like Spirit's like, this is not working out. There's an imbalance here. There's addictions here. You're not on the same page. You really need to go within and learn this lesson. You need to lay down a long-standing burden when it comes to patterns within relationships. And so you're going through a very painful process of soul retrieval. There's bad karma playing out here. Could be dealing with a Taurus. But bottom line is there's two people here not on the same page. And you need to go within and learn this lesson. Let's clarify the Fool. Because there is a new beginning here. But you gotta leave something behind. What do you gotta leave behind that you're unwilling to leave behind? Stuckness, complacency. Yeah, you might have to leave a job behind too. And then you're gonna burst something new. You need to leave behind self-worth issues. So I feel a very hard reset. I think on the other side of this, you're gonna be a completely different person. And there is like a karmic lesson that is teaching you how to heal a core abandonment wound. Taurus, Libra, we get the 5 of Pentacles reversed, we get the 6 of Cups. And so there is a past life connection here. Is it your twin soul? I don't know about that. And I do feel you've been holding on because of the memories, because you don't know your worth, you don't know your value, you don't want to be abandoned, you're afraid to be alone, and there's a need to balance this out. So I think get ready to get honest about a situation. There is an opportunity for growth here. But what is this past life lesson for Sagittarius? And right out the gate, you've been to war. Oh my goodness. We get the impaired energy. There's addictions. I think you're just a servant. You're a slave to your addiction. And you might have children. And so maybe this is a part of your purpose, is to heal these addictions for your children. Maybe you have a young child or have young children. You don't have to. But there's a need to recover from this addiction, or whatever it is that is creating this limitation or these limiting conditions. It could be an illness, or maybe you've suffered because of an accident. Maybe it's pain pills. I'm not sure. But I feel, you know, there's more to life than money. And I think you've been holding on to somebody maybe because they're wealthy or they earn all the wages. And that's why you want them in their life. But there's a lack of warmth here. There's a lack of love. And so you are being guided and prepared for a new cycle right now. Maybe it's time to harness some skills, some psychic skills or abilities. But once this situation leaves your life, I feel you're stepping into freedom. So right now, I think you're feeling all alone. I don't think you want to be alone. I don't think it's your choice to be alone. It might be. But I think right now you're being asked to spend most of your time alone to understand why you keep going towards lustful temptations. Desires of the heart will never be fulfilled while you're still going towards instant gratification. And that's just going to keep filling a void inside of you. It's not really going to get to the deep issue of the lack deep inside. And so how can you let go of any resentment too towards any past perceptions of being wronged or people doing you wrong, and get to a place of forgiveness? Because that's where your true power lies. That's where true liberation lies, is in releasing resentment. Maybe you'll be a trailblazer for others. But I do think it's time for you to embrace a new cycle, and maybe it's time for you to bring some new innovative ideas into the collective, and that might be where all of these blessings come from. So, you know, the Empress births a blessing. A child is a blessing, is a miracle, but it hurts. And you go through the labor pains, and you got to push that blessing out, and you got to wait, and it happens in divine timing. And so I just feel a realization that maybe you've been in this state of self-sabotaging and a need to address that and release that. So that's kind of what I got for you, Sagittarius. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.